In 2017, the Shop, Distributive, and Allied Employees Association surveyed 6,000 fast food and retail workers, found that 85% of them have experienced abuse in their jobs, and 14% of that abuse was described as physical in nature. My name is Allie, and I've been a retail worker for a year and 3 months now, and I believe that the standards for retail workers need to change, and a lot of the situations that retail workers find themselves in is due to a problem that most people don't realize that they have. So the standard for Americans is actually titled the American Worker Standard, and the problem that people have that most people don't realize that they do is called the monkey sphere. So standards for workers vary from country to country. In America, the service standard is that people are expected to be friendly and provide service with a smile. Michael Lawless described our economy right now as a service economy, where we strive to create a perfect experience for all the customers all the time. And to do this, the workers actually suppress their emotions to create that positive experience. This causes a strain and a lack of control in the workers, where workers strive to regain control any way that they feel possible. There's also a term called emotional labor. This goes along with the new service economy that we have. And the emotional labor is basically where workers try to manage their emotions to create an observable presence to the public body. This also can happen because workers will create a different persona while they're at their jobs. A lot of times, retail workers will describe acting very differently at their job than they do outside of it. A lot of the time, people can wonder how people can act this way, how they can be so belligerent towards workers just doing their job. Well, David Wong described this as the monkey sphere. There was a study done on monkeys where they learned that monkeys travel in groups, and the group size is determined by their brain size. And they did the study in humans, and it turns out that humans have a monkey sphere of about 150 people. So the monkey sphere is where you can only consciously be aware of 150 people in your life. And there was a story that he told about a man who would put broken glass into a box, and he would do that so that the trash worker wouldn't cut his hands when he was dealing with it. And most people wouldn't think of that because the trash worker is not a person in their sphere, it's just a person it's just a thing that takes the trash away. So the closer that people are to the monkey sphere, the more that they care about them. It's easier to think of a company as just a cold machine rather than your neighbor, and you wouldn't try and harm your neighbor, but you don't really care about the company. This comes back to retail work because it provides the fuel for the customers to act out against the workers. Consciously being aware of this problem will reduce the amount of situations that workers find themselves in. And with the American Worker Standard and the monkey sphere contributing to this new economy, it's helpful to think about the worker as a person and not just their job title. And thinking about it in different situations will improve your experience at the job and make the worker like their job better.